Wind is usually good news for a wind farm, but those who attended the opening of Eneco's Tullo farm in Aberdeenshire will remember the day not just for wind, but for driving rain. The weather did little, however, to dampen the spirits of a team for whom the inauguration of the company's first UK operation marked a significant landmark. And there was general agreement amongst guests that Tullo was a project which, from the community viewpoint, had been done well. Eneco Wind UK is a subsidiary of the leading Dutch utility Eneco, which has over 6,000 employees and supplies electricity to 2 million businesses and domestic customers in the Netherlands. Beyond all else, it is passionate in its belief that the future lies in renewable and other forms of clean energy. The company aims by 2030 to supply all its electricity from sustainable sources or from the cleanest fossil fuels. In doing so, it aims to achieve a substantial reduction in CO2 emissions. Eneco is keen to apply the formula to the UK, where it's planning a 17-turbine development near Dingwall in the Highlands. It has also been awarded development rights for a potential 900-megawatt offshore wind project west of the Isle of Wight. Other projects are under consideration. The £26 million Tullo project has an effective capacity of 17 megawatts, enough to generate green electricity to meet the average annual needs of some 9,000 homes. The 7-turbine farm is also significant in terms of what has been achieved through the drive to get things done and through Eneco's commitment to partnership. Managing the project well and selecting the right project team is fundamental. The success at Tullo was due in no small part to the blend of people who brought the disparate parts of the project together. They all agree it has been a success.
It's an excellent team that's come together. They've worked really close, worked well together. Long hours have been put in, good team effort.
It's all gone very well. We've met all our objectives and met the programme.
I've been involved in the beginning from this project since Eneco started in the UK in 2008, so I've really seen it from when we acquired the permission right the way through to the construction, and I'm really proud of how it's looking. I think it fits well into the landscape. I'm very, very proud of what we've done.
Well, now I'm feeling very proud, of course. We have built a beautiful project with the whole team. Everyone is happy. My director in the Netherlands is happy, the landowners are happy, the contractors are happy, and so I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to the next project in the UK.
It's been a good example of how to build a wind farm and to do it well.
The Tullo project was also notable for the strength of the relationship between Eneco and the Barclay family, who own and farm the land. It's the realisation of a long-held dream. So how do they feel about the outcome?
I feel elated. It's good to see other farmers are now participating in wind energy, but when we first started, I must admit, there's a few eyebrows raised, but no, I think everybody's in favour of it now. Eneco have been very easy to deal with. They've been an absolute breeze, and after 8 years of trying to get the wind farm started and going after they took over, by golly, they kept it going.
Like many farmers, the Barclays welcome opportunities for diversification.
I think diversification is very important to farms nowadays. Our farm prices haven't been as high as they should be, and something extra is needed just to keep things ticking over. You can lie in bed and know that they're making money for you. You don't have to feed them either, which is important.
The relationship with the local community is another vital element of any successful wind energy project. Eneco picked up the Tullo project only after planning permission had been given, but it nonetheless recognised the necessity to keep its neighbours informed and involved. The process of sharing information was built around a liaison committee which met at regular intervals.
The engagement process by Eneco has been superb. I think they have engaged with the public, the community councils, from an early stage.
I think the engagement process has been excellent. Most of the people that I've spoken to who are on the liaison group have been very happy with the way that they have been engaged with.
Since the turbines have gone up, I haven't heard any adverse comments about it. On the contrary, most of it's been in favour. There was even one resident in Auchenblay nearby who wrote to the local paper applauding the improvement in the view from her house before she saw pylons, and she says she prefers the turbines.
We, up to date, had 2 applications for wind farms that acutely affect Lornskirk. One's been refused because we thought it was ridgeline development, but the Tullo was granted because we felt that it was more in keeping with the views of the Lornskirk population. There's a resource up there, as you can feel today, that's not being utilised, and it is now.
Aberdeenshire Council takes a very pragmatic view of energy, but clearly all applications that go through the process have to be done through a planning committee. I think that's really important, so that's the main start. But clearly the Scottish Government has ambitious targets for wind energy. We are very conscious of that, and we look at this as part of a suite of proposals to take forward the battle against climate change. One of the important things is that once we see a wind farm established, as we do here in the Mearns, it gives people a visual impact, and I think that very much informs the debate for the future.
Meanwhile, Eneco has also initiated a community fund, which is being run by the Mearns Area Partnership and will deliver £17,000 a year to local causes. So how does Eneco Wind UK now see its future in the UK?
We're at a crossroads now within the energy industry as to whether we go for a low carbon future or whether we are going to maintain our reliance on gas. Renewable technology is coming through, and wind turbines as the leader in that technology is becoming a very much an economic basis for renewable energy into the future. So we are seeing a machine which is very capable of turning a natural resource, which is the wind, into electricity on the basis that the wind will blow.
And what are the challenges to be overcome?
So the government must now make some decisions, and those decisions are made with a consultation to everybody within the sector. We as Eneco have made our situation clear, as have the other companies. But the decision must be made. Are we going to embrace low carbon technology? Are we going to move to a nuclear and renewables future? Or are we going to continue to be reliant on gas and fossil fuels?
For Eneco, working with the community also means building relationships with schools and with its neighbours of tomorrow. At Tullo, this has meant running educational sessions at 2 local schools, organising a painting competition and inviting youngsters to the farm once complete. It was then appropriate that it was the young winner of the competition who finally pressed the button to set the turbines rolling. Projects like Tullo herald a clean, green future for generations to come.